Hi, my name is Melissa Taylor, and today I would like to talk to you about what it means to me to be a successful 21st century leader. Throughout history, it has been proven that a great organization takes great leadership to run effectively and smoothly. However, if we take a look at effective leaders when the United States began and try to make them be successful leaders today, it would take a lot of work. Technology is constantly changing, and so is the environment. And that means that leadership styles and leadership skills have to also be changing in order to be effective with the times. Today I would like to describe 2 steps that I'm personally taking and that I personally think are really important in order to be an effective 21st century leader. The first step that I think is important and that I'm trying to implement within my organization, as well as just small leadership roles like group projects or just in the classroom, is to be a transformational leader. Hackman and Johnson in 2013 describe a transformational leader as someone who implements their leadership style and inspires others to be an effective leader. By building interpersonal relationships with the people that I'm working with and my followers, I can help inspire them to be an effective leader as well. By showing that I have a personal interest in these people and I want them to be successful, I'm implementing transformational leadership. Not only am I trying to set a good example for my followers, but I'm also trying to make them know that personally I have cared for them, or personally I have an interest in what they're dealing with, what their life is, and how they're doing on the project. By being interpersonally connected to these people as well as trying to implement proper leadership, I'm transforming or being a transformational leader by showing them it's easy to transform into a leader. Here are some steps you can take, and I'm going to walk alongside you throughout this entire process. So I'm trying to, with the leaders that I'm working with or just the people below me, just trying to show them, hey, I care about you, and here are some ways that I think you could be an effective leader. So by encouraging them and showing them an example of what I think good leadership looks like, it's helping them see they can be effective leaders as well. The second step that I think is really important for me to be an effective leader in the 21st century is to be flexible. I really think the flexibility comes in 2 parts though. First and foremost, I think it means to be flexible with our leadership styles. Generally in the workplace, not everybody has the same style of leadership, but also the followers don't respond to the same style of leadership. I had one particular boss this past summer who was very laissez-faire, who would give us the work that needed to be done and just step back and say, okay, have it done by this time. And then I had another leader who made sure to be on us all the time and say, is this done? Did you do this? Is this ready? For one of the interns, it worked really well to have someone always constantly on them. But for the other interns, we really liked the person that would step back. So I think in order to be an effective 21st century leader, I need to be flexible in my leadership styles, meaning I need to be in tune with what my followers need and what the organization needs in order to effectively lead others. If I'm coming up to someone and constantly checking on them and making them feel overwhelmed and like I don't trust them, then in turn they're not going to see me as an effective leader and things aren't going to get done as well. So I think I need to be flexible, and I'm attempting to be flexible by listening to my followers and listening to their needs in order to effectively lead. The second part of being flexible would be just in technology and the changing times. I think so often we get stuck in our ways and say, well, this worked in the past, and so we need to do that and implement it the same, that we don't change. And so for me personally, I'm trying to step back and look at everything with fresh eyes in my organization or in the group project and say, well, this did work effectively, but is it the best for us? So I think in order to be an effective 21st century leader, we need to be flexible with our personal leadership styles and with those around us, as well as be flexible in the times and be willing to be open to other people's point of view and ideas. Today I've talked to you about 2 different steps that I think are important to be an effective 21st century leader and what I'm personally trying to accomplish in being a 21st century leader. Just to repeat those steps, I talked about how it's important to be a transformational leader and inspire those around us to become leaders. And secondly, I talked about how the importance of being flexible in the organization is key to being an effective 21st century leader. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I hope that these points made sense and that you can take away something from this. Thank you so much and have a great day.